This is the only church that do the programs on weekends, open a church to everybody, the homeless. You ain't gotta be homeless. Open a, hearts to everybody around this neighborhood.
My name's Susan Cancro. I am the executive director here at Advent House Ministries. I've been here since 1994. Lansing has been home to Advent House all this time. We are the only place in Lansing where people can come on the weekends for our weekend day shelter. And that's the core program of Advent House. It's the one that people know us by. Many churches are involved in providing meals, volunteering, reaching out to those who are homeless and in need through that program. People can come on the weekends, they can eat, they can stay here, and so it's a really nice community gathering place. It's a safe place to be. We have a really tremendous literacy program that's just sort of exploded in the last year, in the last few months really. We had about 15 people regularly taking GED classes and other literacy sessions, and then because there are fewer and fewer resources for people, and people now in this economy know the need to have a high school diploma, we went from 15 people to 64 people enrolled in the program right now, and that happened over the course of about 3 months.
I like to help people. I like them to make them feel good and feel their self-worth. And that I can say was born out of being raised here at Westminster Presbyterian Church, and in turn turning around and raising my child here in the same way, who'll be confirmed on this Pentecost May. Serving the community here and seeing the people that come into the shelter. I had passed the people and worked in the kitchen because they have community service and they have extra helpers during the weekend. And I encountered, you never know who was the community service worker, who was actually the needy one. But out of that, everyone wants to feel special and not worry about where you're from or do you have somewhere to go.
I retired from the Department of Corrections maybe 2.5 years ago. And as I was looking around for something that I thought would be a good thing for me to do, which takes a longer amount of time than I thought. Being retired just gives you a whole different look at things. And so I had heard that, surprisingly enough, we had a GED program going at Advent House Ministries. Not very many students for whatever reason, but they had some experience at it. So I started volunteering back in September, I think it was. And I started out one afternoon, and then as I found out how many slots we had, which we'd have 5 different teaching sessions in a week, and my schedule was pretty open at the time, so I'm doing 4 different teaching sessions now a week.
Hope comes from unconditional regard. Hope is there when you know that what you want isn't impossible. Maybe it's not easy, but it's not impossible. And hope is there when you see a light at the end of the tunnel. So we're there to give that light.